Good morning, everybody. Well, I just made my delivery up here in Solon, Ohio. It's a little place here that evidently supplies what do you call it, strand board, you know, to make shelving and cabinets and stuff with. I was hoping to get a shot of the load, but everything moved pretty fast and I didn't really have a good opportunity. So here's the building here. You can see kind of a small place. It's called DSI. And what I had to do is, when I came in this little driveway right here, I parked beside that DSI truck there and untarped, you know, rolled up my tarps out there, and then I had to kind of swing through here and angle over towards that red fire hydrant over there, and then back into that door back there behind my truck. Wasn't too hard, just enough room to make the turn there, and then they unloaded pretty quickly. You see, nice weather today. I'm just waiting now. My appointment, you know, I'm on Eastern time, and my appointment was really for 9 o'clock, but the bill of lading said they received from 7:30 to noon, and I was only about an hour away from where I stopped last night. So I just thought, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get in there and get there early and hope for the best. And it worked out. You know, I got unloaded at a good hour ahead of schedule, maybe an hour and a half. So now I'm #1 on the board, the load board. I'm just waiting to see where they go next, send me next. The trick is going to be, you know, it's Friday morning. I definitely won't get home today, but I'm hoping, you know, they'll be able to find me a load going through Arkansas that I can deliver, you know, Monday, Tuesday, so I can at least get home sometime Saturday. I'll have enough time on my 70-hour clock to do that. So that's what I'm hoping for. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, Paperboy back at you. Just wanted to give you a quick shot of this load. I'm in Groveport, Ohio, which is basically Columbus, Ohio, and never hauled these before, but I got a load of railroad car wheels, it looks like. Kind of interesting. The front requires a chain here in the middle to stop forward motion, and then a chain over the top. The rest of these rows just has a strap, and you notice they got these big wood blocks that go down in the center. Big old square wood block that goes down inside the cylinders there, and then that little 2x4 over the top kind of helps keep them stabilized. And then this double stack here takes a chain. They rig this up themselves, and then I have to put over center binder over the top, and then here in the back got another chain in the middle stopping rearward motion, backwards motion, and then one over the top. So interesting. Never hauled these before, but if you ever wondered where your railroad car wheels come from, this is it. This is just the back of the facility where we got loaded, but nowhere out here in an industrial area. But anyway, I'm gonna hit the road. My fleet manager, this won't get me, well, it could get me home. This delivers in Paragould, Arkansas, which is, you know, it's probably about 2.5 to 3 hours from where I live. But it would, if I went home, then it would be about 290 miles out of route. So my fleet manager has arranged for me to meet another driver in somewhere in Arkansas, North Arkansas, somebody that's off, and I'm gonna give him this load. He'll deliver it Monday, and then I'll take his empty trailer and go home. I'll get home sometime Saturday afternoon, and then Monday I'll have to take the empty trailer and get a load. So for now, that's what I got. Talk to you later. Hey, welcome back, folks. Man, it's been a busy afternoon. I think when we last talked, when I last talked, I had that load I was picking up in Ohio of the railroad car wheels. I guess that's what you call them. So anyway, I've been driving for a few hours now. Oh, let's see. I'm not even sure which state I'm in. Oh, isn't that terrible? I think I'm in Kentucky. Yeah, I think I'm in Kentucky. I'm approaching Louisville. I'm gonna scoot across the north side of Louisville, trying to drive for a couple more hours, because the trick at this point, I've still got 9 hours of driving to get to Batesville, Arkansas tomorrow. And well, there's some turkeys out in that field. Ah, awesome. Sorry. I've got 9 hours of driving left to get to Batesville, Arkansas, where I'm supposed to swap trailers with another Maverick driver. And then he'll deliver this load on Monday morning, and I'll take his empty trailer home. You know, I'll get home sometime Saturday afternoon, and then go back out Monday morning with an empty trailer to get reloaded. So it's going to be another quick weekend. Not how I would want to draw it up, but you know, at least I'm going to be able to get home. So I appreciate the fleet manager, or the ALM, however that works, finding this load out of Ohio that'll get me close to home, and then arranging a swap. So that brings me to a thought. You know, and I was talking to somebody the other day about this subject, but you know, if you have to kind of be flexible with this trucking thing, you know, because you know, sometimes it's not all set in stone. You know, some weeks you get home on Friday, some weeks you get home on Saturday, heck, sometimes you'll get home on Thursday. You have to be kind of flexible with that. So if you're in a position, you know, if you're considering doing this, you got to be flexible. And if your life is such that, you know, for whatever reason, maybe your spouse or other commitments, whatever they may be, you know, need you to be home on Friday. And if you don't get home on Friday afternoon, then it's going to mess everything up. Then you probably shouldn't do this just yet, because you can't really count on that to happen every week. So I'm just saying, you know, Maverick's really good about getting us home on the weekend, but you know, if you've been watching my videos, I've kind of bragged about that. You know, I've been doing this for almost 2 years, and I've only been stuck out where I didn't get home on the weekend, I think 3 times. 3 or 4 times. So that's pretty good. But this weekend and last weekend too. You know, if you watched that videos from last week, I'm not going to get home till Saturday this week, and last weekend it was also Saturday afternoon. I didn't have to leave out until Monday morning, but it was a kind of a quick turnaround. You know, not the best weekend breaks I've ever had, but you know, that's just the way it goes. I also, you know, the check that just got deposited in the bank today for last week was also the biggest paycheck I've had. So, you know, that's kind of how it works. So anyway, just wanted to throw that in. And I had somebody earlier was asking me, you know, what is it? One of the things I like best about this trucking gig. And I thought about that a little bit, and here's one of the reasons. You know, and this ain't for everybody, but you know, the top reason that people leave their jobs, quit their jobs, is because they don't like their supervisor, their manager. And you know, I've been lucky, thinking back over the decade, you know, that before I was doing this, you know, like I've already told you before, I was in the newspaper business for 33 years, worked at different newspapers, had many different supervisors, and you know, I've been pretty lucky. I had some pretty good supervisors over the years, but I've had other jobs, you know, over the years, and before the newspaper career even started, that, you know, not so good. You know, anybody can be a supervisor. You know, just because somebody gets promoted because they did a good job at something, to get promoted into supervisor or manager, doesn't mean they're going to be good at it. But anyway, I digress. That's one of the things I like about this gig, is that it's really like you don't even have a supervisor. I mean, you have a fleet manager that's assigned to communicate with you, but it's, you know, that manager title is pretty loose with that, you know, because it's not like, I've never even met my fleet manager. You know, we talk on the phone if I need to, or if he needs me for something, or if I need to talk to him about something, we talk. But otherwise, you know, he's not here. You know, it's not an issue. You know, it's like I don't have a boss, is what I'm getting at. So, you know, if you're an independent person and can figure out your own stuff, take care of your business, you'll do good at this. If you enjoy the freedom, you know, and not having someone telling you what to do, or looking over your shoulder, monitoring your work all the time, you know, that kind of thing, you might like this. So yeah, that's one of the things I like about this, is you know, not having a supervisor. Really? Oh, sorry about that. That's you know, this new 21 model truck is equipped with this new sensor over here on the passenger side that, you know, it's got a warning light that comes on if somebody is coming up on my passenger side, just to let me know they're there. But if I have my blinker on and I'm going to switch lanes to the right and there's somebody over there, then that buzzer you heard goes off. And what happened just then is somebody was, basically they'd already passed me, but this buzzer will still alert if they're, you know, still up there in the corner. You know, they're, anyway, you know, it's a safety measure, and it's pretty cool. I like it. It's just annoying sometimes if you're making a video. Oh, and I'll tell you something else that I'll share with you that I enjoy. I've already talked about, you know, how I enjoy listening to music and talk radio in different parts of the country and all. And I do like that, and I've done some of that today and had some fun. But earlier, when I was coming around Cincinnati, there was some road construction and traffic was slowed down pretty slow on both sides of the freeway. So there was lots of truck traffic kind of in a short distance, so a lot of CB potential there. So I picked up the microphone and I asked, hey, has anybody got their stimulus check yet? And oh man, did that start a conversation. Oh man, that was just, I laughed for 3 or 4 miles after that, and just hearing people talk about that, you know, and the whole idea of the government giving out money, and it was just funny. It was just funny. And then it kind of switched over into a talk about, you know, the crisis at the border, Mexican-U.S. border now, how that went from being pretty much under control to a crisis now all of a sudden. So, you know, that was just fun. That was just fun. I don't mean to get political here, but that was a lot of fun. You know, just hearing people talk on the radio. And you know, too, you know, you think, well, all the truck drivers out here are just knuckleheads. That's not the case. You know, there's all kinds of people out here driving trucks. You know, there's well, people like me that have worked, you know, had established careers for a long time. There's people with good education out here that, you know, ended up in trucking for some reason. So you get all kinds. You know, I've heard some really intelligent talk over the CB. But anyway, I digress. Like I said, I'm going to drive for another couple of hours, so that hopefully tomorrow, I'd like to get to where I've got, you know, under 7 hours to go tomorrow. So anyway, maybe I'll update you tomorrow, and